Hi guys, it's the Art of Me, and I decided to make a video about what I use to do most of my drawings. Nothing exciting, just thought I'd put it out there because I know I was always curious about what people use to make their drawings, so well, first, half the time I'm drawing in my sketchbook. I haven't done a lot of finished drawings recently. This is a sketchbook that I showed in the video. I have a new drawing, and it's one in progress. It's gonna be the girl from Heaven's Lost Property again. It's her. Here's a better close-up of this drawing if you couldn't see it that well last time, because I'm using my computer instead of my iPhone, because I just got a new desk in my room, so I could draw, because I never had a desk in my room. It was kind of weird, but whatever. But, so yeah, most of the time I draw starting off with just a pencil. I use lead pencils. I like having the sharpness instead of dull pencils. I don't like dull pencils. Using dull pencils, it bothers me. So when I'm coloring the drawing, usually I don't always outline it, because sometimes when I outline it, it just ruins the drawing, which bothers me. But I use these. There was a fourth one at one time, but I lost it. They're Faber-Castell art pens, and they're all different sizes, you can tell. And this one's really nice for certain effects because it's a brush tip pen. So you can do very, like fine lines or stuff like that. And I've been going back and forth between the two types. I'm not sure which type I like better. But I have these Prismacolors, and I like, when I first started drawing, since these markers are really expensive and I wanted to draw using these types of markers, I bought, see, these say Cool Gray, this one's 70%, but I bought the entire Cool Gray set so I could at least do a fully finished, detailed drawing. It might not be in color, but I had all the grays so I could finish a drawing at least. And I have some colors. I got this with a color set. I probably am missing some of the colors. I don't remember, but I have these colors. They're just like basic colors. There's canary red, dark green, blue, ultramarine. I was almost gonna read the French, that's why. Violet. Oh, that's a gray. Parrot green, canary yellow, dark umber, yellow orange. I had a sky blue somewhere, or cloud blue, which is running out, but that's okay. And then I have, which I just bought, are these other Prismacolors that I think they just recently started making these, because I have never seen them before. They look like this. One side has a straight line and one side has a squiggly line, and one end is a brush tip, so that's like the other one. You know, you can do I love using them. And then this side is the normal small fine tip. I love, by the way, this is called Eggshell. It's great for skin color. Love using it for skin color. And see, when I kind of stupid, but I didn't know a lot about markers when I started buying them. I just know, I knew what types were good, like what kind of markers. Oh, and I have this Pale Peach, which is also very good. This plus the Eggshell. This is a lighter than the Eggshell, but plus the Eggshell for shadowings, or you could use the Eggshell is light enough that it would still work just for normal skin tones, but those are two really good colors for skin tones. I didn't know that they made markers with brush tips, so I always use these ones, which work nicely, but you know, that's fine. But there's also this other brand that works nicely, which they also sell in brush tips, but they didn't sell in brush tips at the store that I went to, so I didn't know that they came in brush tips. But Copics, which are way more expensive than Prismacolor, these are the ones that only have the fine and the thick chisel end. And this is the pink powder, which is okay. The light suntan actually, it looks darker than it would be, but works pretty well for skin color. But I have these four that I bought because I wanted to use them for skin color, try them out, because these are the only skin color type tones they had at the store I have. They don't have a very large selection of Copic markers. But the one thing I like about Prismacolor, even on these ones, compared to the Copics, is when you look at this, you know which end is the skinny end, and you know which end's the big end. This end is the skinny end because it's, you know, the triangle on the pen narrows out, and this end's the thick end. Easily look at. On these, this squiggly end is the brush end, and you can tell that because of the way it shows, and this end is just the fine tip because of the solid. And these ones, you have to make sure you find the side with the writing on it, and it has, you know, the fine tip end and the chisel end, which, I mean, it's not that hard to do, but if I want to grab it quickly and it's face down on my desk, I have to pick it up, find the side, and look at it, where these, you automatically know. So, sorry. That's what I used to draw with. I have a Wacom drawing tablet. I don't have the pen for it currently because I lost it, because I'm pretty unorganized for the most part. But yeah, to show you as an example, well, the other day I did use some watercolor on this. I did the skin and the eyes in watercolor, which I was actually pretty proud of because I'm not very good at watercolor, and because I don't have a red, because I lost it only came with like the primary colors, and I lost red, and you can't make red, so that kind of sucks. So I did this like light tan color for her skin tone, which I thought came out pretty good, because usually you want to mix in a red with that, and I thought her eyes came out pretty well because I've never done eyes like that, plus I don't use watercolor. But what I was talking about for the those two Prismacolors that I said I recommended for skin tone, I will show you here. That's the Eggshell and the I don't know what the name of the other color was. The eggshell and the pale peach. Oh, sorry. So the darker shades is the eggshell and the lighter is the light peach. And I think they look well together. You know, they're good skin tones. This is just the eggshell by itself. I think it looks pretty good as a normal skin tone, which I'm always like trying to find skin tone, so I'm glad I finally found one. But some other YouTubers, I've seen their videos and they use a site called Uzak. I'll put a link below, or like the name of the website, but they sell Copics for pretty cheap. They sell them for $2 under the market price, which is good considering they're so expensive. So it's like buying a Prismacolor rather than buying a Copic. But that's what I use for the most part. I'm not a big painter. I have painted. I don't like it. But I like anything that has to do with drawing and pencils and markers and stuff like that. So if you have any comments or questions, I know this was a boring video, you can leave a comment below or message me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, which is probably soon because I don't have a lot of subscribers yet or views. So alright, bye.